Hey, what is up, everyone? This is Dr. Blitzk. How are you guys doing today? So today we're gonna be watching the Nintendo Direct from June 2024, and well, Nintendo had their end of the year results in May. They shared some information, and in that during that day, that's when they mentioned that they were going to be holding a Nintendo Direct in June that is not going to have any kind of information about the next platform, but it's just going to be focused only on the Nintendo Switch game. So yeah, this was expected. We were only waiting for the exact date. We knew in June there was going to be something. I found it funny, interesting that Nintendo Directs are not often on Tuesday. However, when those of us who are old enough to remember E3 and try to watch it live at the start of the 2010s, and even for those of us who followed it from since before, but there were no live streams before. You had to there was a recording, and you had to watch it later. But usually Tuesday was the day when E3 started, and it was it was usual, but I don't know if a tradition, but usually Nintendo was the platform holder who had its conference just before the E3 started. So yeah, it's curious. I think that they chose to do it on a Tuesday for this this event, which I'm also expecting it to be probably the last or second last Nintendo Switch exclusive direct. I'm thinking that maybe the one in September. Usually they also hold one around September before Tokyo Game Show, and usually that yeah, that's the date for their like the end of the year kind of, or end of the year, beginning of the next year type of direct. I'm expecting that is going to be there's going to be some kind of announcement before that. So we have Gamescom also on August, where I believe Nintendo will maybe show something, or at least some stuff may leak because it's an event that where usually stuff it's shown behind the curtains, like no, not to everyone. Actually, there was the rumor, or not so rumor, but information about Nintendo actually showing a demo last year at Gamescom to a certain amount of publishers, developers, about its next system capabilities. And so yeah, maybe this year there's going to be something else. Also E3, sorry, Tokyo Game Show. It's also around that day. It's a time of the year where Nintendo likes to release information even if they don't really like attend to Tokyo Game Show. They tend to share some information in order to their third-party partners to allow them to show stuff that may be coming. And they've done big announcements around those dates as well. I remember the Monster Hunter deal they had for the 3DS was announced that then, and the Wiimote, not the Wiimote, or was it the Wiimote? I think the Wiimote was shown then. I don't quite remember, but yeah, they have shown stuff in the TGS Tokyo Game Show, big things before. So I'm guessing that August, September is going to be around the date where we may start hearing something about the Switch successor. but this is only for Nintendo Switch games. So it's the end of the life for the Switch. Very fruitful life. It's 7 years since it was launched. Currently, it's in its 8th year, and I don't know. There's a lot of people who says that Nintendo is all in. All of their teams are currently working in the next generation, but I don't know. Nintendo has been in the past very like unlike PlayStation and Xbox lately, where there's a lot of shared games between the last generation and their new generation. Nintendo in the past has been most strict about that. Like there's very few kind of shared games between generations. There's always been exceptions, as obviously, but in general, that's how it's been. Maybe they, I mean, development times extending and platforms begin to be a little bit more similar between them. Maybe they start doing a lot more stuff like Microsoft and Sony, where they develop maybe a game for this platform just to announce later that that game is also going to be available at launch. That is a possibility. But to be completely honest, I have no idea. I have no idea what is going to happen. So I come to this with very little expectations. It's going to be 40 minutes, so they're going to have several stuff. Let me check. Yep, hopefully the audio is not too loud there. But yeah, they I expect nothing. Like maybe the only thing that I would expect would be Metroid Prime 4, because it's been so long and it's their only game that in their end of the year results they also post like what the games for the year they have announced, and that's the only game that they have which currently has like no date or nothing. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Other than that, I don't know, most people expect remakes. I guess remakes is a good guess, but who knows? Let me go the audio a little bit less. More Paper Mario. Oh, Mario and Luigi. Mario and Luigi RPG. They're going all in with the Mario RPGs at the end of the Switch life. What the hell? It's a new game? I don't think it's a remake. Yeah, just straight up a new RPG. Man, this looks great. And then this is probably my favorite RPG sub series, because you have to control both of them at the same time. But yeah, I hope you enjoy Mario RPG games, because this is the third one, straight third one we're having. Yeah, this is the best part about these games. The battle system is very intricate. We just saw at the Xbox presentation a game that it's turn-based, but with like action stuff. You know, where you have to parry and parry, evade, and block actively. This is probably the precursor of that, and I love it. Man, this is exciting. Brothership. Is there a date? November. So for the second year in a row, we're having a Mario RPG game for the holidays.
That was the first new entry in the Mario and Luigi series in almost 9 years. Mario and Luigi Brothership.
Man, this is great. This is a great start.
Seafaring adventure that unfolds across mysterious islands, as well as evolved Bros moves with Mario and Luigi.
I only played the first one, Game Boy Advance. Never played the DS or 3DS ones. Okay, yeah, we know this.
The thrill of the Nintendo World Championships is heading to the Nintendo Switch system. Take on over 150 speedrunning challenges from across 13 NES games.
This is a interesting proposition. I'm not interested at all, but it's funny. I mean, in the 90s, while I was a big Nintendo fan, I'm not in the US, so all of this was completely unknown to me, that there was a Nintendo Championship and stuff like that. But I guess, yeah, I guess people remember this fondly. Maybe I'm not really sure.
After each round, half of the players will be eliminated. You've only got one shot to survive. Will you be the last one standing?
Okay, so there is a
NES edition launches on Nintendo Switch July 18th.
there is an online online mode.
A deluxe set containing a physical version of the game and other bonus items.
This being NES edition, I wonder if they have planned other editions.
The final battle of Fairy Tail is about to begin.
Oh yeah, I remember Fairy Tail.
The climactic Alvarez
Koei Tecmo had this announced this like
Kingdom of Fiore. Team
5 years ago or something like that.
their fight.
It's been a long time.
Engage in real-time battles and unleash powerful attacks that fuse different kinds of magic based on who's in your party.
Visually, it looks pretty competent.
Teammates to take down
I mean, usually these anime games, other than Dragon Ball games from Bandai Namco, where they are super shallow,
launches on Nintendo Switch. This win
but they focus on the graphics. This one looks like an actually interesting game, and graphics are not too bad. Oh,
journey.
this is the
Final Fantasy series creator Hironobu
game that was on Apple Arcade only.
Uematsu comes the turn-based
Fantasia.
Fantasia.
And it's actually from Square Enix? That is weird. They are publishing it.
For his memories, Leo must confront
I mean, Hironobu Sakaguchi was basically sacked from Squaresoft still.
skills are the ticket to winning battles. Adjust a skills
Yeah,
trajectory
yeah.
to target multiple enemies at once.
I was always interested in this part of the
You can also send enemies
of the game.
encountered to a separate dimension and fight them later.
And when Sakaguchi is, I mean, I really enjoy their work. Maybe not a lot of you played the last story on the Wii, but that was another really great game. It was kind of short for for an RPG, but the idea would be for you to replay it, and it had an online.
Coming to Spoko Square.
New sports. Basketball. Only one?
Basketball is being added as a free update to the Nintendo Switch sports game. Dribble, pass, and shoot. In 2-on-2 matches using
I haven't tried this one. I was a big fan of Wii Sports.
try out 3-point
The
challenge.
first and the Resort.
It's as you can within the time limit.
The Wii U one, I only tried the
Streak battle.
I'm gonna try the demo.
You can team up with players worldwide in 2-on-2 online matches.
Or it was free to play. I think it was free to play, right? This is cool. You can block.
This free update for Nintendo Switch Sports dunks its way onto Nintendo Switch.
Interesting that they still developing for this game. I mean, it's been a long time. Quite a big intro for this game. What is this? I have no idea. I mean, are we supposed to know what this is? I remember a game that I haven't tried, but was pretty popular, indie, which was Ender Lilies, which was kind of a Metroidvania. I wonder if this is... I know that they announced a sequel, but... Mio, Memories in Orbit. So it is not. That looks really cool.
Cartoon classics. Leap into a new update for Disney Illusion Island.
Okay.
Monmouth's greatest detective is solving a mystery, and only Mickey and friends can help. In the brand new adventure, Mystery in Monarch, uncover hints and evidence scattered throughout the world. Then use the dash.
From impressions, I think this is
Start sleuthing because this free update launches on Nintendo Switch
available today. It was a very competent platformer, I think.
Customize your character.
Animal Crossing Hello Kitty.
And Hello Kitty. Kuromi.
Well, they had a collaboration, right?
This open world adventure.
With cards, I think.
New pals to solve mysteries and restore Friendship Island when Hello Kitty Island Adventure launches as a timed console exclusive on the Nintendo Switch next year.
What's the name of... What's her name? The girl who...
Rooney in this wacky sports game. Play as Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck.
Hey, this is cool. I remember Beeple.
Across 4
Looney Tunes Beeple in the Super Nintendo.
unleash the full power of Acme across iconic levels in up to
I remember raging in that game because the
watch out for falling anvils.
CPU was quite the cheater.
Crashes onto Nintendo Switch this fall.
What's up, Doug?
That's all, folks.
Let's see if game on.
Emergency meeting. New crewmate and
Yeah,
master roles are being added to
I think they showed...
alert others when
I think a lot of people started speculating that it was going to be...
as a tracker or turn invisible
there was going to be a direct today because
when this free
a
update
trailer.
Among Us sneaks onto Nintendo Switch
Uh-huh.
later today.
Someone from that developer
Your army is at your command.
uploaded their
A realm of
Felicidad.
command and raise them are called
They uploaded
vital roles
a
in land civilization.
trailer to YouTube.
Farmagia must rise up against the oppressive Magus to stop his vicious reign of the underworld. Raise monsters and lead the
Farmagia.
fight against the Magus' army
So they show this at
and cultivate.
the marvelous.
Harvest them to make your buddies come to life.
Oh, you farmed them. Okay.
Be trained for battle.
They showed these at the marvelous show, but they didn't show gameplay.
Exploit enemy weaknesses in action-packed
Looking a little bit shoddy graphically, but it could be interesting gameplay wise.
battle buddies in your party to call forth a giant fusion summon and wreak havoc on your foes. Join the rebellion to stop the Magus in Farmagia, launching on Nintendo Switch November 1st.
Remember first. Ooh, Donkey Kong Country Returns. Let's go.
Country Returns, originally released on the Wii system, is barreling onto Nintendo Switch in HD. The
HD.
Donkey Tack tribe has hypnotized the local wildlife and stolen Donkey Kong's precious banana horde. Obstacles in the way?
Yeah, this is great.
Stomp 'em? Pound 'em?
I mean, the more people get to play these games, the better, because they are really, really good.
With hijinks, but they're no match for
I know there's a lot of people who are, oh no, there's no.
manic minecarts.
What happened to our enemies, the reptiles?
Rocket barrels. And even hitching a ride on Rambi. There are plenty
But yeah, I don't care about the enemies.
Joy-Con controller to a buddy for 2-player local co-op.
It was a really enjoyable experience.
Healing levels are in store, including the additional levels from the Nintendo 3DS version.
Nice. Never played the 3DS version.
Donkey Kong Country Returns HD.
January
Switch
6th.
The Nintendo Switch system, January 16th.
16, sorry.
One of Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong's jungle escapades returns in HD. Plenty of wild actions and antics are in store with these Kongs. Next, please take a look at this.
Every time they do this, I get excited. Is that Zelda? Oh, the Dragon Quest, sorry. Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D remake. Yep. A lot of people started thinking that this was going to be like a trilogy, because the first Dragon Quest games were quite short, like maybe 20 hours each. So maybe they were thinking about making a trilogy. Apparently not, but yeah, this is a great game, and this art style fits it very, very well. This is going to be this year. But this is technically a prequel to the first two.
Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D remake. Coming to Nintendo Switch
November 14.
November 14th.
Let's go. Excited about this one as well. What is this? They're going to expand, so there is going to be the other two. Yeah, the complete Earthrick trilogy. Next year? Yeah, let's go. So they're doing a trilogy, but they're not in the same package.
ダイレクトをご覧の皆様、こんにちは、堀井雄二です。ドラゴンクエスト3の映像、いかがでしたか？ようやく発売日を発表できて、僕も嬉しく思います。
Man, he's the only one standing from the
発表したドラゴンクエスト1&2も HD2D で蘇ることが決定しました。
all the original three. This was
となっており、3、1、2の順番でプレイしてもらうと、あっと驚く展開が
yeah, and people should play
三部作となる3と1
in that order.
どちらもぜひ楽しんでもらえたら嬉しいです。
So it was Akira Toriyama, Yuji Gori, and what's the name of the composer?
Thank you, Mr. Hori.
They were the original,
The entire Erdrick trilogy.
like they own Dragon Quest by in a shared.
Let's continue with more headlines.
They share the rights, but
Let's have some
Tsukijama, yeah. Funko Pop. Oh, this looks shoddy.
Wait, He-Man? Great Scott! Is that Marty McFly? The world of
Marty
Mario is
McFly.
coming to life in this action-adventure mashup for the ages. Play with more than 60 characters as you explore locations based on over
I know someone who is going to be very excited about this one.
and more.
Maybe not playing the on Switch, but unless it's exclusive, which I really doubt.
Epic worlds, each with their own unique puzzles, hidden areas, and familiar foes. Dinosaurs from Jurassic World.
Yeah, I have a few. I have a few acquaintances who are really into Funko shit.
The universe. When Funko Fusion pops onto Nintendo Switch, September 13th. We've got a smorgasbord of spooky, silly, and strategic games. Ready
Luigi
for an
Mansion?
adventure of ghoulish proportions? Summon your courage.
Yeah, during the Dragon Quest portion, I thought it was going to be like a remake,
Goofy ghosts
like this type of remake from
and other supernatural.
A Link Between Worlds, Link to the Past 2. Actually, that's the name in Japanese.
On Nintendo Switch, June 27th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. Meet the quirky little Dempa Man. Find him, catch him,
Dempa Man.
on a joyful RPG adventure. Explore dungeons and battle monsters.
I mean, they're clearly
Outfits,
focusing on
island however you'd like, and more. Plus up to 4
things that are a little bit more specific.
to catch special
Not really things that are going to sell to everyone, you know.
timed exclusive on Nintendo Switch,
Oh, well.
July 22nd.
Except for Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong is really Oh, yeah.
Strategies away in this tower defense installment of the Metal Slug series.
Metal Slug Stack Reloaded.
Take control of your forces and pulverize enemy strongholds.
No, I mean, I didn't know about this one, but they also have the tactics game coming.
Tussles.
So I guess this is like a
With other players in online
tower defense kind of.
Metal Slug Attack Reloaded storms onto the Nintendo Switch system later today.
Later today. Now that's a shadow drop.
On an expedition of the damned in this eagerly awaited sequel.
Darkest Dungeon 2. This has been out for a while on PC, right?
Across a decaying
I'm not sure about other consoles, but
fight off nightmarish fiends in turn-based combat.
my nephew is very into this game. Well, the original.
Abilities after each deadly run. Darkest Dungeon 2 launches on Nintendo Switch July 15th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. More classic titles are on the way.
Or in the way. Okay. For swords.
Play Link's classic 16-bit adventure and team up online to explore randomized dungeons.
Ooh, online.
Legend of Zelda: A Link
Let's go. I never got to play this multiplayer because it was impossible to find someone. Zero Mission. Let's go.
First adventure in Metroid Zero Mission.
This is basically a remake of the first one.
New Nintendo 64, Nintendo Switch Online, mature 17 plus collection of games.
Okay. Turok. Let's go.
The dangerous lost land to stop the campaigners.
Turok 2, please.
Teams,
Turok 2 is the best one.
Dinosaur Hunter. And
Perfect Dark. No way. Perfect Dark.
infiltrate a corporation to end their alien conspiracy in
Let's fucking go. This is a great game.
player.
Online multiplayer.
All 4 games will be available for Nintendo Switch Online
Today. Let's go.
later.
Perfect Dark is... Man, I was obsessed with that game.
Set sail to save the day.
What's this? This seems like Nippon Ichi.
Verona, a young woman with the ability to communicate with phantoms.
I will take all of this girl.
Join her on a
Oh.
journey to save her friend Ash.
Is this a remake of Phantom... what was it called?
Installment in
Phantom Brave.
Braves.
No, it's new. Nice.
Take on tactical turn-based.
This is the type of game that you don't expect.
You'll combine the phantoms.
I see. Oh, this is looking rough. Maybe, hopefully, it's not this year. Hopefully, they can polish it.
Combine certain objects to maneuver.
The frame rate was looking rough. Now it's a bit better, but
Combined with a cannon to attack a large area.
yeah.
A fan
Never tried this series, but I really like this Gaia.
combined with
And
show-stopping ability
man, I don't have time for all these games.
battle. Phantom Brave, the Lost Hero, launches on Nintendo Switch next year.
2025. Okay, they have time. They have time to polish it.
This one's gonna take you for
I want to take you for a ride. Let's go, Marvel.
arcade games featuring Marvel and Capcom characters are fighting their way onto Nintendo Switch as one collection. Clash and
Holy shit!
duke it out in Marvel vs. Capcom 2: New Age of Heroes.
Please, next do
Take
Capcom vs SNK. What is
Side-scroller The Punisher and
okay? Children of the Atom.
hit up training mode to polish your fighting skills and combos.
Holy shit! They have even hitboxes.
Online mode to challenge rivals around the world. Or play co-op in The Punisher. You can also cross over to the museum to view artwork or listen to music.
Holy shit! Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun.
Fighting Collection Arcade Classics launches on Nintendo Switch.
Holy shit! This is so far. This direct is kind of fire, actually. More Mario Party? What?
This game in the Mario Party series takes place on an enormous island resort. Get ready to jump into the biggest selection of Mario Party minigames yet in Super Mario Party
Jamboree.
First, let's see some of the new boards where you'll compete to collect the most stars. Take the escalators to travel
Completely
to
new.
tours in Rainbow Galleria. Use in-game coins to get a star at half price when they're on flash sale. But act fast. Ride around
So this is the third Mario Party game on the Switch, which
the new Turbo Dice item.
in Nintendo 64, yeah, there was 3.
Here on Goomba Lagoon, the ebb and flow of the
Goomba Lagoon.
change your path. And things really get mixed up when the volcano blows its top. Along with 5 new game boards, 2 boards from previous Mario Party games.
Okay, 7 board.
Some mini games are action-packed challenges, speed trials, a battle of wits, and more. And some are controlled by gently shaking or tilting your Joy-Con controllers.
Okay, okay.
With over 110 minigames, there's a wide variety to enjoy. Also, up to 20 players can go head-to-head online in the Coupathlon mode.
20 players.
Race against your rivals and aim for first place. Try your best to come out on top.
So online only minigame basically. Well,
New modes?
mode.
The biggest Mario Party yet will soon be underway when the Super Mario Party Jamboree
October.
game launches on the Nintendo Switch system October 17th.
That was the latest installment in the Mario Party series. Super Mario Party.
Okay, we still have 14 minutes more.
Boards, minigames, 20-player online gameplay, and more. Get ready for the biggest Mario Party in series history. And now, please take a look at this.
Oh shit. Link. What is this? So this is in the Link's Awakening art style? Oh, so you're playing as Zelda. And now it's your turn to save Link now. Holy shit. Entirely new. Echoes of wisdom this year.
Hello, everyone. I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. What you just saw was the latest installment.
And people said this, they had no expectation of this direct.
This time around, Link has vanished. Now it's up to Princess Zelda to step into the protagonist role. You might be thinking, will Zelda fight with a sword then?
No, of course
I
not.
wanted to create a new gameplay style that breaks conventions seen in past Legend of Zelda games with a top-down perspective. To explain more, please take a look at this video.
I'm thinking Metroid Prime is going to be there. I think Metroid Prime is going to be here. They're going all out.
And have taken many people, including Link. Now alone, Zelda meets the fairy Tri, receives a mysterious staff called the Tri-Rod, and sets off on a journey across Hyrule to save her kingdom.
Oh yeah, she has her.
By waving the Tri-Rod at a table,
She hides herself.
Zelda learned how to create an imitation of it called an echo. Once you learn an echo of something, you can recreate it whenever you'd like. Even if there's
Okay.
a wall blocking your path, you can create echoes of tables
This is going to be more puzzly.
just like that. You can create wooden boxes, old beds, and unusual things like water blocks. How you use them separately or together is entirely up to you. Learn and create echoes.
Man, this art style is so good. I'm so happy they are reutilizing it.
What you discover.
You can even rest.
Even
Gerudo?
buildings will look different. You could pick up and throw a rock echo, for example. That's not all, though. You can also create echoes of monsters.
Yeah, and they fight for you.
Bite by your side. Monsters have different abilities, so choose the one you want to create based on the situation.
Yeah, side
Wisdom is key.
view as well. Man, I want to play Link's Awakening now. I bought it, but I never finished it. I mean, you can finish that in 2 days.
In a Hyrule without Link, the fate of the kingdom is now in Zelda's hands.
This is so cool. So many people have been bothering these guys
This demonstration of the echo ability, which channels Princess
with
Zelda.
make a playable Zelda, make a playable Zelda.
To be honest,
Well, there it
I
is.
haven't counted them all yet. How you solve puzzles.
And it's on the creative side again, just like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom.
We've created a game where each player's experience will be different. The Legend of Zelda. Echoes
September
of
26th, let's go!
September 26th. A Nintendo Switch Lite system inspired by the Legend of Zelda series will also be available at launch. We hope you're
Okay.
looking forward to playing as Zelda in this new adventure.
New
I'd like to return this moment I'd stolen away back to Mr. Takahashi.
new models.
Thank you, Mr. Aonuma. Please look forward to the newest entry in the Legend of Zelda series. Let's see a few more headlines.
Okay, we have 10 minutes left.
Loose and party on.
Oh no, let me time to lower that audio. Not even Ubisoft talk about this in their presentation. Ooh, poker face. Just Dance Plus with the free trial included. Okay.
Lego adventure is on the horizon.
Yeah, we know about this.
It's the world of
Oh,
Horizon.
we're gonna see the Switch version.
Join Machine Hunter Aloy on a quest to save the world from an ancient evil. Journey through lush landscapes. Dive deep into the cauldrons. Climb up onto tall necks and traverse other locations inspired by the original game. But be careful. Swarms of machines are lurking everywhere.
This is
Array
nice.
of gadgets like blast boots and gravity.
I mean, I tried the Horizon on PC and drop it like at 10 hours.
You might even come across the
Really, the
jaw.
Sony type of games really don't interest me.
You can help Aloy rebuild her home. And
But
with lots of outfits.
it's cool.
And you don't have to explore this vast
For sure, this is going to make maybe a couple of people want to try
two-player local or online
the PS5 versions of the game. Well, PS4, PS5.
Horizon Adventures launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday. A stray's journey begins.
Prey. I always wonder why they don't try to put these games like from day one on Switch. Do they have like a deal with Sony or?
Experience a decaying cyber city through the eyes of a cat.
Because this is the type of game that does very, very well on the Switch.
A drone known as B12 to find your way home.
This is giving a lot more information than any of the trailers they did previous to the launch of this game.
And stealthily squeeze
Like, I had no idea what you did. I mean, I knew you played as a cat, but
through the city. Careful though, not everyone is excited to have you slinking around, including hordes of hostile creatures ready to swarm. Keep exploring to venture into more areas of this unfamiliar world and make your way back to safety. Stray finds its way onto Nintendo Switch this holiday.
holiday.
Welcome home, Hobbit.
Oh yeah, we knew about this as well, right?
Ever wanted to live like a hobbit from the Lord of the Rings? Now, a leisurely existence nestled away in an idyllic, quiet.
Wonder what they're going to finish with.
Can be yours.
It's really going to be
Customize your
Metroid Prime.
Decorate your home and settle into life in the Shire. As a newcomer to the little haven of Bywater, you'll befriend your neighbors.
I mean, we have a new Mario
problems,
and Luigi RPG. I mean, just from Nintendo.
explore, garden,
New Mario and Luigi RPG.
cook. The best way to build a Hobbit
The Luigi's Mansion remake.
your homemade
The
dishes.
Kingdom Country
Plus, you can trade
returns
decorations or
in
special
January.
seasons for even tastier meals. Friendly
For Mario
hobbits
Party and new
visitors
Zelda.
await your arrival when Tales of the Shire launches on the Nintendo
And
Switch
the
system.
NES, like, championship thing.
Investigate, interrogate, check.
Is this new one? Or is this another collection?
Two Ace Attorney spin-off games, including a
Oh, the
sequel
spin-offs, yeah.
previously unreleased outside of Japan, are coming to Nintendo Switch as one collection.
Nice.
As the prolific
It's cool that these games are
out of the courtroom,
the collection did so well.
scenes. Gather information by interviewing people and inspecting evidence. Then use the
That even though maybe there's no one at Capcom to make a new one of this, they are
enjoy all new
trying to re-release
of
everything.
the original series character designer, or swap to the original sprites for a more classic look. Take a break from your investigation to explore the gallery, where you'll find characters.
But yeah, Capcom is all about the collections and AAA games now, so
Past and present collide.
it's very difficult for them to find someone who can make these games like a new of this type of game.
Ace Attorney Investigations Collection launches on Nintendo Switch September 6th.
September
Pre-orders
6th?
begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
昨日と変わらない普通の一日いつもの街いつもの光景毎日 れが続く。
What is this? I mean, the art seems familiar, like the like the detective game came out last year.
Takumi Samino's life gets turned upside down. A mysterious school mascot suddenly appears.
Oh, his brain.
Takumi manages to get out of harm's way. He's then forced to enroll at the Last Defense Academy, along with 15 other students.
Yeah, from the Danganronpa.
Their mission is to defend the school from hostile student enemies for 100 days. An academy shrouded in secrecy. And the unavoidable loss of allies. Can Takumi survive this 100-day trial, colored by extreme and despair, and return to his normal life? The creators of Danganronpa present the 100-line Last Defense Academy, launching on
Okay.
Nintendo Switch early next year. Embark on a saga spanning
Another Saga game. What? I thought Square Enix we're not going to be doing more of this.
Marching on to Nintendo Switch.
Holy shit.
Rule and expand the Empire of Varen across multiple generations while challenging the legendary 7 heroes who have turned to darkness. In combat, use returning Saga features like glimmers to learn skills and formations to enhance abilities.
They just released a Saga game like in April, I think. Emerald, I think.
Is key. Innovative features like United Attack can also help with strategy. How will you expand your empire? And in which order will you fight the 7 heroes? Every decision you make will dramatically alter the course of the story.
Serves her right.
Safeguard your empire's future and protect your legacy from peril. Otherwise, the vengeful 7 heroes may emerge victorious. Romancing Saga 2: Revenge of the 7 launches on Nintendo Switch October 24th.
This looks really good, actually. I mean, it looks kind of like Trials of Mana.
You're excited to experience the full remake of Romancing Saga 2.
Yeah, full remake, like Trials of
That's
Mana.
almost everything for today's Nintendo Direct. Next will be our last announcement. Please
Okay.
take a look.
Not going to be Metroid. Oh, it is Metroid. Holy shit, Metroid Prime 4. Okay. It's pretty good. They're kind of remaking the pirate space pirate theme. Scanning. More Metroid goodness. Psylocke. Holy shit, just Metroid Prime 4. Beyond. Weird trailer. But really excited. Next year. Well, at least we have finally a date, like a window.
first look at Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. After a very long time, we are finally able to share more information about this title. Release is planned for 2025, so please wait a little bit longer. We hope you're looking forward to Samus Aran's new adventure. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct.
Okay, that was a pretty good direct. Holy shit. Metroid Prime 4. Okay, so let's go through it. Man, Super Mario and Luigi, new Mario RPG. Brand new, no remake. This is great, and this is coming November. Brotherhood. Wow, Brothership. I thought it was going to be Brotherhood. November 7. Then the World Championship, July 18. Fairy Tail looking pretty good actually. This really brought my attention. Looks really good graphically, and the combat looks competent. Interested in that one pretty much. Fantasia, that's another cool surprise. There was a rumor because it left the Apple Arcade service, or I think they terminated that program or something like that. New sport from Switch Sports, which is also great. This is a new indie. I guess it's indie. Let me see who is making it. But kind of Metroidvania. Souls-like Metroidvania, which is very in vogue. I think a lot of people were expecting Silksong here because it's been rated in Australia, I think. It seems like everything was lining up for a direct announcement, but turns out no. I don't know who. I don't think this is from anyone that we know, but it looks pretty good. Illusion Island DLC. Looney Tunes Sports, which also looks okay. This looks pretty shoddy, but it's a new Marvelous IP from the well, not the same people, but the company made Story of Seasons and Room Factory, and they had their show. They had a show a couple of weeks ago, maybe 1 month already. I'm not sure. They were one of the first ones to have their like show. It was it was the same day that the PlayStation, what they call them, their direct state of play was the same day, even the same time I think. But we hadn't seen gameplay. Kind of interesting, but really not my type of game. Donkey Kong Country Returns HD. This is great news. I was really interested in. I really love those two games. Well, all of them. All Donkey Kong Country games are great, but I think people don't give the last two enough praise, I think I could say. And then Dragon Quest 3 remake comes out November. I said November 14. And then they announced that they're also remaking 1 and 2, which are definitely shorter, on the shorter side. But yeah, great news. This is a great art style that fits these games really well. The Funko shit, Denpa Man, Luigi's Mansion, and what's this series called? I forgot. But honestly, more excited. This seems like a tower defense kind of game. Or honestly, a lot more excited about the tactics game. Metal Slug, sorry. Reloaded and put this today. Darkest Dungeon is a great, nice surprise. Coming July, I think. And this got me really excited. Finally, I can play this online with more people.
Experience the remake of Samus.
I think you need you can only play. There's no matchmaking, so you can only play with friends.
Plus, coming to the new Nintendo scheme.
Turok, wish there was two, but one is okay. And Perfect Dark, man, this is exciting, super exciting, especially because it was. I'm guessing this is going to be also on Xbox, so in some way. Now that they just announced, not announced, but finally re-revealed the reboot for Xbox Series. That was a great announcement. This is also another great announcement. It looks pretty rough still, but Phantom Brave seems to be a series that I would be into. And, well, I really like this Gaia, so I've never tried the Phantom series, but this being a new game, keeping an eye on this one. This was also a great addition. Marvel Superheroes, Marvel vs. Capcom. Hopefully one day also Capcom vs. SNK come out collection, and which adds maybe SNK vs. Capcom Chaos, which is a bit weird, but will be a nice addition. Marvel vs. Capcom 2. So there's a weird Punisher game. Yeah, they know their shit. Where did they show the which games? Online? Oh, there it is. So it's Children of the Atom, which was the first basically Capcom fighting game, Capcom Marvel-based fighting game. Marvel Superheroes, X-Men vs. Street Fighter, Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter, and Marvel vs. Capcom, and Marvel 2. This is great news. Their collections have been a bit spotty. Like, if I remember correctly, the Street Fighter collection, anniversary collection, is pretty bad. But from there, I think the one that had like the Vampire Survivor, the Darkstalker games, and that had like Puzzle Fighter and stuff like that seems to be pretty good. That is great. New Mario Party, this is super and looks really good. 5 new boards and 2 past boards, which is great. 110 minigames. All in, baby. This is coming October, right? October has been the Mario Party month. Yeah, let's go. And then we have the Zelda. Actual Zelda game with Zelda as the protagonist. Well, not the protagonist, but the playable character. She's the protagonist of all of them. Echoes of the Wisdom. And it's cool to see that they are going to the with the creativity approach. It's not like it's not really like an action game. Hopefully there's a little bit of action as well. This is more in the puzzle. And
you might be surprised at what
hopefully there's at least some kind of way to. I mean, I wonder how you can how broken you can make this game. I mean, there seems to be like no restriction at all. I didn't even notice that. So yeah, the art style from the Link's Awakening remake. Pretty cool. Really excited about this one as well.
Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom launches September 26th. The series
September. New Nintendo Lite. Then we had Just Dance, Horizon, Lego Horizon, Stray, which okay. The Hobbit game, I didn't even put attention to this one, but I guess it's like I don't know, kind of Animal Crossing like. New collection for A Saturn A. Collection. New game from the Danganronpa guys. I knew that the art style look familiar. Yeah, it seems a little bit weird gameplay wise, but these games are more about, it's not that much about the gameplay and more about the narrative and choosing who's going to die and stuff like that. The 100 line. Saga Remake, which seems very much in vein with the Trials of Mana remake. I wonder if it's also the same developer doing it, because it looks pretty good. I mean, it looks really made with the Switch on mind, which I found weird how the Visions of Mana, which really looks really good, but why they the Trials of Mana was made with Switch on mind, and Visions of Mana just abandoned it and went PlayStation, everything but Nintendo. What was the Scene, right? Scene was the developer for Trials. Metroid Prime 4. Looking Metroid Prime. This is Metroid Prime, but with a little bit more. Hopefully they don't. They go back to a bit more of the first two. Metroid Prime 3 was really good as well, but had some stuff where you had like companions and kind of a narrative, weird narrative. It was narratively weird. Yeah, I'm really happy that this is a Nintendo Switch game and not really a next gen, because it was promised for the Nintendo Switch. So it would be weird if they went for the bait and switch, basically. But yeah, it looks really good. 2025. So yeah, I don't know. For me, this was very, very good direct. Like much better than other previous ones. So there was like, I think you can see here what their premier franchises, which are going to be making the jump quickly to the next system, which is going to be Mario, 3D Zelda, Splatoon, right? Those seem like those seems to be like the priorities for Nintendo, to have like early on the next system as most likely exclusives. Something from Monolith, like I think for when they reveal like the plans, like I'm expecting the next gen from Nintendo announcement to be pretty similar to what they did with the Switch, or maybe not, because for the Switch they needed to show first like the concept, which was a tablet that you can hook to your TV, but you can play those same games anywhere you want. So basically the AAA games, games that you will play on your TV, not just like portable games, but also on the go. And I mean, if every rumor is to be believed, is that the Switch 2 is going to be basically the same. But if they are really trying to innovate in some other way with the hardware, I expect them to do it the same way, where they just first publish like a video showing kind of the what they want to achieve with the hardware, and then later presentation where they show like games and all of that. I hope however they decide to do it, when they show the games, I really, really hope they show the next Zelda, even if I know it's not going to be for the launch or anywhere close, most likely. But I think Zelda is basically their ace card for everything. Like if the next Zelda looks good, the platform is going to do good, right? Mario is a little bit more like there's been really good Mario games in impressive looking Mario games on failed platforms. Although if you can see, for example, Sunshine and 3D World, I would say they're not like the most like, you know, not visually impressive, but like that they invite you to wonder, like Mario Galaxy, Mario 64, like Odyssey, which they seem like these huge, like giant adventures. They seem like a bit more smaller comparison. So I guess it also applies to Mario, but I think that with now every developer and every franchise basically being on one system, it's very difficult for the platform to not succeed. But I mean, if they really want to have like a huge push, I think they need to show. Obviously, Mario is going to be there at launch. There's been a long time since we had a Mario game, 3D Mario game. So that is, I can bet you whatever you want that is going to be launch or launch window. But yeah, there's going to be a 3D Mario there. I hope they show the next Zelda. I hope they show the next thing from Monolith, because they are also another developer that now hardcore Nintendo gamers who are the ones who evangelize the thing. They really like those big games, like in terms of scope, right? Like the Xenoblade games. I mean, I would think that this is going to have like both a Switch and Switch whatever or successor version, Metroid Prime. But is being made with the Switch in mind. So that's what I meant when I said I'm happy that they're making this for the Switch, because I think the Switch people who bought the console early because they saw that Metroid Prime 4 was being made for the console. I mean, they deserve to have it, right? And but I definitely think that this is going to have like a next gen version, especially because it seems like very traditional. There doesn't seem to be any kind of weird hardware, the limitations, that only the Switch can play it. So yeah, but I think those things, they have to be there. They have to be there when they first announce games for the successor. Everything else is just icing on the top. Whatever third parties they manage to convince to show games for their system. But yeah, the bigger brands, the better, right? If they manage to convince maybe From Software and Bandai Namco to release Elden Ring or whatever, Cyberpunk, things that are old but still very beloved, and things that weren't really possible on the Switch hardware. If they show up at that kind of presentation, is going to be obviously another great push. But from Nintendo, and most people who buy Nintendo consoles do it because of Nintendo games, right? The third parties, obviously, it's great to have those games to feel the lineup of games, and to have like a really big type of a really big choice when it comes to games. So obviously the third party titles are important, but what is like vital for the Nintendo consoles themselves, for their success is to have great Nintendo games, or know that great Nintendo games are coming, even if you know that they're not going to be there for a bit of time. No, knowing that something like huge is coming is very, very important. So yeah, really good direct. Really happy with everything they showed. It was really impressive. I mean, Switch is in its 8th year. I mean, only the 360 and the Game Boy and the NES were consoles who lasted this long without a success. Well, not only with the others had a successor, but they were this successful in its 8th year. And for the 360, they needed the Kinect to give it like a second air. And the NES, the Game Boy needed Pokemon to give it that second wind. But this is the this would be since the NES that we had a console that is this successful so late in its life. And there's still a lot of games coming. Like, I mean, just from this one, there were like 5 games that, for me at least, are must-haves. Like the new Zelda game, Metroid Prime 4, the Mario Party game, the Mario and Luigi RPG, Donkey Kong HD remake, Donkey Kong Country remaster. What else? And yeah, keep building that that virtual console, you know, the Nintendo Switch Online lineup. And with games like Perfect Dark is absolutely amazing. So if you like this one, hopefully you come back whenever there's another big announcement. I do reactions to every conference that I'm able. And even the ones that I am not able to watch live, I try to do like a reaction to the biggest things. And also I stream on Twitch on Dr. Blitzk, just like this channel. I mostly play, obviously, Nintendo games and fighting games. So that's another reason why the fighting game collection was another big, exciting thing for me. Those are like my passions, you know, Nintendo games and fighting games. So maybe pass by. Maybe I'll be playing these games on stream, or maybe a little bit Street Fighter, a little bit of Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. So yeah, thank you very much everyone for watching. Leave a like, give me a subscription. That will help me a lot to let me know that you enjoy what I'm doing and to keep doing it. So thank you very much everyone, and see you guys next time.